Hello YouTube. Today let me take you to a quick tour around the Qutb tombs of Hyderabad. The Qutb tombs are located in the Ibrahim Bagh, which is close to the famous Golconda Fort in Hyderabad, India. They contain the tombs and mosques built by the various kings of the Qutb dynasty. They ruled this region for almost 200 years. The tomb which we are seeing right now is the tomb of Hayat Bakhsh Begum, who was the daughter of Muhammad Quli Qutb Shahi, who was the 5th king, and the wife of Sultan Muhammad Qutb Shahi, 6th king, and mother of Abdullah Qutb Shahi, 7th king. The tomb is similar to that of her husband in its architectural composition and decoration. The tomb has a square chamber surrounded by a spacious gallery and has 7 arched openings on each side. Per story has 5 arches recessed on each side. In general, the galleries of the smaller tombs are single story, while the larger ones are double storied. In the center of each tomb is a sarcophagus which overlies the actual burial vault in a crypt below. All the domes were originally overlaid with blue and green tiles. Unfortunately, very few of them remain. The tombs are structures with intricately carved stonework and are surrounded by landscape gardens. Once upon a time, these tombs were furnished with carpets, chandeliers and velvet canopies on silver poles. Copies of the Quran were kept on pedestals and readers recited verses from the holy book at regular intervals. Golden spires were fitted over the tombs of the sultans to distinguish their tombs from those of other members of the royal family. What we are seeing right now is a mosque in the compound of the tombs. It's a mosque raised on a square platform with minarets on its corners, and as you can see in the video, we can still see some of the blue tiles which once decorated the walls. The tomb you are seeing right now is the tomb of Premati, which was built during the reign of Abdullah Qutb Shah. She was the favorite dancer of the king. The 7 tombs form a large cluster and most of them stand on a raised platform. The tombs are dome structures built on a square base surrounded by pointed arches, a distinctive style that blends Persian, Pashtun and Hindu forms. This is the tomb of Muhammad Qutb Shah, who was the son of Muhammad Amin, and it ranks next in splendor and grandeur to that of his father-in-law, Muhammad Quli. Its architectural plan and details were so popular that it became the model of later tombs of the dynasty. It stands at the center of an extensive square terrace measuring 176 feet wide. During the Qutb period, when these tombs were erected, these tombs were held in great veneration, but after their reign ended, the tombs were neglected until Sir Salah Jung III ordered their restoration in the early 19th century. A garden was laid out and a compound wall was built. Once again, the tomb garden of the Qutb family became a place of serene beauty. And it's really worth seeing the beauty of this place in the time of spring. What you are seeing right now is the Badi Baoli, which is like a step well, and it is one of the 6 large water reservoirs within the Qutb Heritage Park, and were built by the Qutb rulers to store water for irrigating the orchards planted at the tombs. This section details what was done to restore the Baoli, because in 19th century the tank was provided with a formal structure including an arcade, but then they collapsed in the summer of 2013 because of immense pressure exerted by rainwater. Here you can see how the walls of this Baoli started collapsing right from 2011 to 12, and in 2013 September there was a major collapse. Following the collapse, finally a decision was taken to restore the Baoli. So in various stages it was done in various stages. First the Baoli was emptied out, around 2 million liters of water were pumped out, and then the biggest challenge was to remove 100 truckloads of masonry which has collapsed. All this was done, and then heavy stone blocks were taken out. The raft footing of around 75 cubic meters was laid on the existing rock bed, which served as a foundation for the future Baoli. Many V-poles were made to allow the rainwater to flow. The Baoli was reconstructed and was given the same architectural style in its original form. About this, but it seems to be a place where the dead bodies used to be washed and covered with lime before being buried. The steel shells which were used to give the shape of a dome back when they were constructed. I think these are one of the tombs, but then they were guarded off, so I could not visit this place. The garden in front of it is really beautiful. Overall, this place is really nice, and it's worth seeing when there's greenery around. The orchard is the lawn is very big, and all the structures are very, very beautiful. So hope you enjoyed the video. So thanks YouTube. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe if you feel so. Bye bye.